Hi, I am Michael San Francisco, current director of our Texas Tech University Howard Hughes Medical Institute Science Education Program.
Okay, my name is Jean Strolendor, and I'm a professor in physiology at the Health Sciences Center.
Okay, so I am Kendra Rumbaugh, and I am a PhD researcher in the Department of Surgery at the Health Sciences Center.
And I'm a tenure track assistant professor at Texas Tech.
I'm Lou Densmore. I'm the associate director for undergraduate research, and I'm also the associate chairman of biological sciences.
To talk about being a mentor, I think that some important considerations if one wants to consider being a mentor are to know the student you're trying to mentor, what their needs are, what their background is, to think about how your lab environment is going to provide them sufficient support.
Being a mentor entails a lot of responsibility, but the perks are amazing. You get to watch young scientists, young students mature, not only as people in the lab, but also as academicians.
As far as what it means to me to be a mentor, I don't think it really means that I develop prodigies or I clone myself through my students. I think that I really do this, and not to perpetuate my work either. I do this as a service to these students, these outstanding students, as a way to get them involved in science at an early stage of their life, and also to allow them to run with it if they are so inclined to do so.
Being a mentor for HHMI is very meaningful to me because as an former HHMI fellow, I now feel like I give back to the program because I can mentor young undergraduates through their undergraduate career and doing undergraduate research, which hopefully will shape their future and maybe convince them to go on to graduate school.
I guess I would say my role as a mentor is to not only provide the environment for them to have a positive research experience and hopefully get really interested in research and medical research, but also just to help them try to figure out what's next in their life and in their career.
We have to lead them in a way in which they have examples of people that are ethical, of people that know how to do research, that will include them in discussions so that they actually are able to take the lead on projects of their own.
Every mentor must provide a sufficiently strong environment in the lab and also a good interaction with the student or the scholar to ensure success.
I think that one of the things that I would encourage students to consider is that scientists, I think, today are sort of like the artists of the early 1900s. That it extracts a lot of dedication and a lot of drive and ambition and perseverance to be successful in science.
And I guess the other important role I see is to be a positive role model, especially for women. And I've had the two Howard Hughes research scholars I've had have both been women. And so I think it's important for them to see a woman who has chosen to have a career, but also to have a family and children, and that all of those things are possible. And I think oftentimes they don't realize that that's an option.
Our stated goal is that each of the students that comes into our research labs actually has their own independent project. Hopefully this will lead to publication. If it does, it can lead to publication with them as first author or depending upon what their contribution is. But nevertheless, it should lead to them presenting at some national or international meeting what their results have been. This gives them the opportunity to actually see what it's like to be a scientist and to communicate their findings to the rest of the scientific world.
And I just want to take a moment to thank all the mentors across this university on the general campus as well as in the medical school for being fabulous mentors over all these years. Mentors make the program happen because without their guidance, input, and support, students, scholars would have nowhere to work. Therefore, we really appreciate what you do, and we know that future successes of our students many times have actually come out of these research experiences, and all the faculty that have been involved in as mentors over these years have been wonderful. We've had many Goldwater scholars come out of our labs and out of our program, and we've had people placed all around the country and the world, and so we're very, very grateful. We love your input, we encourage your continued support, and we look forward to more interactions into the future. And we want to also take this moment to thank our great staff and everybody else involved in the program, because this program doesn't work with one person alone. So thank you.